Boxing Day delight?
We're pretty pleased, Alex. The last time that we played Coleraine was at the opening of their ground, and the only way I can describe the feeling that day was a feeling of humiliation, in that we didn't do ourselves justice, not by any stretch of the imagination. We felt that we let ourselves down, and we wanted to try and put that right today. Significantly, we wanted to try and get another 3 points to help us try and get, consolidate in 7th, and can we get a crack at 6th. But of paramount importance was, as I say, was making up for that day when we knew we didn't do ourselves justice. And I thought the players today were phenomenal. I can only praise them. Yet again, I talk about injuries and unavailability, giving opportunity to others. Today we didn't have Conor Keeley, didn't have Jude Winchester, Jordan Williamson, who all have been playing tremendously well. And the players that came in did fantastically well, and particularly we've got to pick out young Sam Johnson, who I thought did fabulously well in what was a really difficult and pressurised occasion. So delighted with the performance, delighted with the effort and the commitment, and absolutely delighted for all the Sky Blue fans this evening.
And David Parkhouse with the 90th minute winner. David, just how pleased were you with his overall performance this afternoon?
David's performance was outstanding. David, that's a second 90 minutes, which is big ask for him in such a close turnaround. David, had horrendous fortune at the beginning of the season when, I'll never forget the tackle that was made on him in the Warren Point box. And in fact, I think he was booked for it, and yet he came out with quite a serious injury. And at one stage we were looking at him maybe being out for 9 months and surgery and what have you. But thankfully the prognosis was that if he did lots of rehab and lots of strengthening, and this is where David deserves an awful lot of credit, because while Dr. Brian Patterson and our physio Gary Crosby and Rebecca Jones can all support David, with Julie Alexander, who has worked tirelessly with David. Ultimately it's what David does when he's away from the club, and that is testimony to a young man who we've entrusted, who took ownership of what had to happen. And you couldn't write the script. The fact that he scores the winning goal in the 90th minute is just fairy tale stuff.
And when we scored the goal, David, there was about 10 minutes to play after that. I mean, it would have been very easy for us to switch off, but you must give loads of credit to the supporters for supporting us through them last difficult 10 minutes.
When we needed them, they were there, and that was really appreciated. Because after the very unfortunate injury and situation with young McKendry, I asked the fourth official how long was there to go, and he said 7 minutes. And it was a long 7 minutes, but our supporters were excellent and really helped us. And when they choose, they very much are our 11th man, and I'm very thankful for their encouragement, for the support, and for their appreciation.
And David, Coleraine, they were considered high flyers at a certain point in this season. We're now 2 points behind them. How far have we came since the last time we played Coleraine away?
You'll get this, Alex. My only concern, to tell you the truth, is Ballymena United Football Club. And you always respect opponents right across the board. There was a time in the season when, because of unavailability, because of players, because of injury, we were in a difficult, challenging place. People are sick hearing it now, but I said it was the most challenging time of my career, and if anything, it reaffirmed in my mind, well, at least that's the length that you care about the job that you do. And we've slowly but surely have got players coming back. Yesterday we were out without Conor Keeley and Jude Winchester and Jordan Williamson, and hopefully their recovery won't be too long. We've Scott Whiteside and Josh Kelly hopefully coming back not before too long. But it's credit to those other players who have come back and who have added competition to the group. David Parkhouse being one. We had Dougie Wilson out for a period. I could go on and start. It would just bore people to tears. So I'm just glad that Ballymena United have continued to progress. We take a game at a time, Alex. We're not getting carried away with ourselves. Well, we're not going to poo-poo the significance of a Boxing Day victory. here at home against Coleraine, because that equally would be wrong. But we'll enjoy that, then reflect upon it, then put that back in the box, and then look to the next game.
The next fixture's on the 1st of January, David, so next I'll see you then. So have a happy new year.
Cheers, Alex. Thank you.